if you're starving in any kind of way. If you need a loving touch, the toucher of all touches is right next to you. Not just only next to you, but within you. If you need comfort, if you need peace, don't pick up the phone because they don't have the answers. If they knew the answer, they would have used it for themselves. They don't even have the psychic hotline anymore. But Miss Cleo went to jail. You would think that she would have seen that coming. The answer is within you. But if you have a fixed belief that prevents you from being able to receive the vision, then it's nobody's fault but your own. God is not keeping anything from you. Nothing. Nothing has been denied you. But if you're fixed in this state of belief, then that is where you must stay. The next way in which we limit or resist the vision is through our camouflaging. We camouflage. What does the bulletin say? We obscure, hide, or disguise our objectivity. Now, in war movies, actually not just in war movies, in the military in general, soldiers, especially Army soldiers, wear camouflage fatigues. And when there is no war happening, it's fine. But when they are in the middle of the war, what the camouflage fatigues does is it enables them to sort of blend in with the scenery. Camouflaging enables you to blend in with the scenery. See, so you might be looking into a forest and you would never know that there was a soldier in the forest because the soldier looks just like the forest. He's camouflaged. She's camouflaged. And so in the visions that God gives us, we oftentimes camouflage the visions that we receive. We attempt to make the vision blend in with our existing reality. We attempt to integrate. See, you cannot integrate the greater vision of God. As a matter of fact, even in this scripture, there was one other time that I can recall where the scripture talked about someone going into a trance. So it's specifically saying that Peter is not asleep, he's wide awake. But in order for him to hear what is being said, because what's being said is important, don't miss that. The vision that you're getting is important. The only other time someone was in a trance was when Adam was in the trance just before Eve came forth. Ooh. So now here Peter is at this rooftop, kind of hungry, but in a trance. He's in a trance, and as he's in this trance, God is communicating through him, and as a result of his ability to obey what he sees in this vision, Cornelius, who is a Roman soldier, is converted to Christianity. It is a seismic shift from what existed before to what is on the other side of the acceptance of God's vision. That's why it's not going to be filtered through this limited consciousness. You have to be willing to open it up. You have to be willing to open it up. You have to be willing to let it go. I'm going to ask you to do something. If you have difficulty breathing, don't do this. If you don't have any difficulty breathing, I want you to take a deep breath. Go ahead and do it. Take a deep breath and hold it. Don't let it go yet. Hold it. I would do mine too, but I have to talk. Don't let it go. If you're laughing, you're not holding your breath. For those of you who are still holding it, hold your hand up if you're still holding it. Is it uncomfortable? All right, go ahead and let it go. When you hold on to anything too long, it gets uncomfortable. So when we attempt to filter the things that God is wanting to do through us, it makes us uncomfortable. We camouflage it because it's more suitable for us to hold on to what we know. I'd rather hold on to my understanding than to God's unchanging hand. I'd rather hold on to my base of knowledge than to the omniscience of God. We've got to get past this sense of holding on to the things that are keeping your good away from you. You got to be willing to let it go. I think I said this 2 weeks ago, and it's coming back.